We all know the Epstein files has a lot of Trump voters absolutely fuming.
I'm gonna go throw up, actually.
Turns out the president's inhumane immigration policies, radical tariffs, and military activity in the Middle East were all not enough for the MAGA faithful to fall out of love with their leader. It was the Epstein files that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
President Trump was elected primarily to go after the deep state. We want to go after the deep state.
It seems like you think your base is stupid.
But why? Why do they feel so betrayed by Trump's handling of this one issue? Believe it or not, it all started back in 2016 with Lock Her Up.
Lock her up is right.
Reflected best in his famous demands to put Hillary behind bars, Trump has either directly led or passively rode the waves of conspiracy theories, telling his followers, they're the enemy, I'm your hero. And it worked.
A stunning upset as Donald Trump triumphs over Hillary Clinton.
Trump didn't slow down after winning in 2016 either. He continued to ride that wave, uplifting conspiracy theories about Hunter Biden, big tech censorship, COVID, and of course, Epstein.
Her friend or boyfriend
Epstein.
was either killed or committed suicide in jail.
Oh.
Her boyfriend died in jail, and people are still trying to figure out, how did it happen? Was it suicide? Was he killed?
Jeffrey Epstein had been QAnon and conspiracy theorists' #1 guy for a while. He's the key that unlocks all the secrets. And now that the President of the United States was talking about him, it pushed him into the mainstream. It stayed a topic of fascination through the Maxwell trial, through the election of conspiracy theory candidates like Marjorie Taylor Greene, and then as a promise through the presidential campaign.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would.
Remember, Trump was the outsider who was finally gonna call out and go after the Washington elites. He was going to drain the swamp. But now, through his refusal to release the Epstein files, to many of them, Trump has become part of the swamp.
Now, by coming in and being part of the cover-up, the Trump administration has become part of it.
And I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Marjorie Taylor Greene summed it up well. If you tell the base of people who support you of deep state treasonous crimes, election interference, blackmail, and rich, powerful elite cabals, then you must take down every enemy of the people. If not, the base will turn and there's no going back. The Epstein case is so important to a large portion of Trump's base because it's the foundation that their support for him was built on. It's no wonder now that that foundation is starting to crack, Trump is falling back on his greatest hits.
We've been on this journey together. Almost every one of us has started together, right? And we've been doing it for 9 years. This is the final week. We're 7 days. Now we'll be 6 days tomorrow. When you think about it, we've created the greatest movement in the history, probably of mankind, but certainly within the United States. MAGA, Make America Great Again. There's never been anything like it. We never have empty seats. We go to the biggest arena. Look, we go to Madison Square Garden. Everyone said, oh, that's so big. We could have filled it up 6, 7, 8 times with all the people trying to get in. Who ever thought? It's the greatest political movement in the history of our country, and maybe, especially if we win, this will be the greatest movement, I think, in the history of the world, okay? It's never been anything like it. And we're going to miss these giant rallies. I love the rallies.
Diese Eilmeldung aus der Washington Post wird sich für MAGA-Wähler wie Dixie Chicks anhören. Wenn Sie ein republikanischer Wähler sind, der sich Sorgen über die bevorstehenden Preisspitzen im Gesundheitswesen, die erdrückenden Energiekosten für Privathaushalte im Vorfeld des Winters, den völligen Mangel an bezahlbarem Wohnraum oder die unaufhörliche Inflation der Lebensmittelpreise macht, werden Sie begeistert sein zu erfahren, dass Donald Trump genau das tut, wofür Sie ihn nach Washington geschickt haben, mitten in einem Regierungsstillstand, in dem Millionen Amerikaner zu kämpfen haben und die Wirtschaft zum, ich glaube, 69. Mal stagniert. Er zwingt sein Justizministerium, eine neue Untersuchung einzuleiten, um zu beweisen, dass er bei den Wahlen 2020 nicht von Joe Biden mit 7,5 Millionen Stimmen geschlagen wurde. Dies war übrigens die schlimmste Niederlage eines amtierenden Präsidenten seit 1980 und der schmerzhafteste Stachel der Ablehnung, den Donald Trump seit der Bekanntgabe ihrer Verlobung durch Ivanka verspürt hat. Das Lustigste ist vielleicht, dass in diesem Artikel seine eigenen Mitarbeiter ihn anflehen, sich auf die Zukunft zu konzentrieren. Doch er lässt sich davon nichts gefallen, weil ihm die Zukunft egal ist. Ihm sind die Wähler egal, egal ob Republikaner oder Demokrat. Er versucht nicht, Probleme zu lösen und er versucht nicht, Großes zu leisten. Das ist für ihn längst Vergangenheit. Denn wenn er zurückblickt, sieht er nur eine Anhäufung von Misserfolgen. Und wenn er nach seinen vielen seltsamen Kommentaren blickt, sieht er nur die Angst, dass er nicht in den Himmel kommt. Doch hier auf der Erde, während er Misserfolge anhäuft und selbst seine kleinsten Siege schneller zunichte machen als sein Waffenstillstandsabkommen, bleibt ihm für seine zweite Amtszeit nur noch, diejenigen zu bestrafen, die sich ihm in der Vergangenheit widersetzt haben, und die Geschichte umzuschreiben, um seine Misserfolge zu vertuschen, damit er sich ein bisschen besser fühlen kann, während der Rest der Welt ohne ihn weitermacht.
Why people are crying out? Because of MAGA. MAGA is a slogan Trump used while he is campaigning back 2016. This is now affecting America inside the farming, the companies, and so many. He said he is going to make America great again. But till today, he is not delivering this. It's not just a word. But if we check inside the America, most of people are now not employed. They have no jobs. But if we said he is going to make America again, but he is not doing that, what do these people going to do? What will this unemployed will going to do? Most are farmers. But if they are farmers, but there is no market for their products to sell, they are farming like we say soya beans. But in this sector, the soya beans is important to China, while the China is selling their product in US. But if you check the China and the US, there is a very big difference in trend of some product. Why? Because the price from China is the different price from America. But if you check of late, China, they claimed about how the America doing their things different from theirs. This is affecting most people in America. The farmers, if I'm going to my farm, I plant my product, I harvest. Then after harvesting, I don't have the market to sell my product. This means I'm going to maybe stay with it in my store without selling. Then next I farm again. I continue storing things in one store. Do you think I'm growing or I'm going back down? Let me say this. It's good for farmer to produce products, then they have market to sell this. But if I am not going to sell, it affects my life growing because I don't have where to get money. I'm not employed, I'm unemployed. I have employed myself through farming. But this soybeans is not important now in US because the China have shifted to import from other countries like Argentina and Brazil. There is an effect in this. But the other countries now are happy because they are producing something that is market. The market is good because when China is going there and buy their things, their products, and going to import it in their country, and if they sell back their products to these countries, they make money. They grow, develop their country in different way. But back in the US, they are going back down, affecting the economy through this. If this man said, I'm going to make America great again, why don't he check why this country is not growing? Why Africa, these black America, they are farmers. They are doing these things doing as a work to get income. But if there is no market for this, they are affecting their lives. So these people are crying out for America to be the great again. What do you think about this? If you are watching me today, this is G Africa channel. I want you to give me subscribe. Come back with many episodes about how this MAGA has affected America or the other countries in the name of making America great again. Subscribe, share, and comment.